My name is Sean Sounds and welcome to the MOOCAH School of Visual and Performing Arts. And today we are actually going to go over some vocal warm-up and techniques that I practice daily that I think you guys should practice in order to become better and more effective singers. Now, there is a so-called thing as singing wrong, and that's what we don't want to happen. I want to make sure that you guys sing properly so that you don't damage your instrument, which is your voice and your vocal cords. Okay, so some of the things that we're going to go over today will lend itself to you being a good singer, using your voice in the most healthy way so that you can be an effective singer. Okay, so the first thing that I want us to go over is yawning. A lot of people don't know, but great singers are actually people who take time to warm up their bodies as well as their voices, right? So what you want to do is you want to open up the back of your jaw by yawning. A lot of people can't yawn on the spot, but if you can, let's give it a try, right? So yawn, okay, open up, stretch it out as much as you can, okay? You want to do that 2 or 3 times just to kind of open up the back of your throat, okay? It's just a way to relax those muscles, open them up, relax them, open them up, yawn, close, right? It feels funny, it feels weird. The more weird you look, the more silly it feels, that means you're doing it right, okay? So I'm gonna do one more yawn. Make sure you yawn with me. Open up as big as you can, right? So we can go ahead and stretch and relax those muscles in the back. The next thing we're going to do is cough, right? You don't have to do a big cough, but what I want you to do is put your hand over your stomach, put your mouth right above your hand, and you're just going to do a light cough. Okay? Put your hand over your stomach, use your other hand, put it over your mouth, and do a series of 3 coughs, small coughs. Okay? Do it one more time. Put your hand over your stomach, your other hand over your mouth, and a series of 3 coughs. Okay, what that does is start to warm up those cords, right? So your vocal cords are pretty much vertical. They stand up and down like this. And every time we make a sound, whether we are talking, singing, whistling, coughing, anything that we do, our vocal cords will open and close, and that is how we actually produce sound. So the coughing technique that we just did is just a way to kind of warm up those vocal cords, okay? So remember, one hand over your stomach, one hand over your mouth, cough, 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 and that's just a simple way to wake it up, okay? Now, one thing that a lot of people like about great singers is they're able to belt, and to belt is to sing a really high or really long note, and they have to use a lot of force to sing it and to get it out, okay? One of the ways that you can actually prepare for belting notes, high notes and long notes, is to actually lift your shoulders as close as you can to your ears, right? So I want you guys to do it with me. Lift your shoulders to your ear and then drop it, okay? Relax as much as you can. Lift your shoulder up again as close as you can to your ear. All right, and then drop it. Okay, we're going to do it one more time, and let's hold it for about 10 seconds. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. Right, shake it out. You want to feel as relaxed as you can. Now, why was this actual exercise necessary? A lot of times when you see singers singing high notes or belting long notes, they actually tense up in order to sing it because it takes so much power and force to do that. So what we just did is kind of use those muscles to stretch and to prepare for some of those high belting notes that we may have to do with certain songs we sing, right? Okay, so let's do a quick recap. The first thing that we did was a yawn, right? Yawn, open up the back of that throat, stretch those muscles back there, okay? Then after we yawn, what are we gonna do? Gonna cough, right? We're gonna put one hand over the stomach, one hand over the mouth, and a series of 3 small coughs, right? And then the next exercise is when we actually raise our shoulders to prepare for some of our belting notes, and then we're going to release, right? And if you want to, you can definitely, rotate those shoulders frontwards, backwards. You can even go left, right, you know, and you do it as much as you need to, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, until you feel that you have really stretched those muscles out and have gotten ready to sing, okay? Now, the next thing that I want to go over is the diaphragm. A lot of singers don't know that the diaphragm is this midriff section here, which is where all of our power comes from when we sing, okay? Yes, our vocal cords are located in our throat up here, but true singing and true technique comes from those that appropriately, properly, and effectively use their diaphragm, okay? So what I want you to do is place one hand behind your back, okay? And then I want you to place your other hand on your stomach, on your midriff section, which is called your diaphragm, okay? And